Welcome to another episode of the SimNation Podcast. We are here with Fallon.
Hi! Oh, it went in my cup.
And hopefully the audio is not upset this time. And Jan, who has his haircut.
Hello.
Look at that.
He's like a new boy.
And me, who is
I'm a
cold.
real boy now.
True.
My fingers taste like lotion. Gross.
And this week, it's full of news. So many news. We're going to have to split this in like another episode and just put all the news in the other episode.
It's so
And not in this one.
jam-packed
It's
with news.
so filled with news.
Yes.
We are gonna have to skip immediately to the mods.
Yes.
Exactly. I like dropped this in my fingers taste like I'm drinking tea.
City Skylines, there have been like no pip, no tweet, no anything about it. I like
Well,
to
okay.
just that I made a post with my user interface, which I call the slick user interface something. And people seem to like that. I mean, it was just a draft. I mean, making a user interface takes like 20, 30 iterations. That was like just a couple times. But people still
Interface
liked
for
it.
what?
It was pretty cool to see like
What's
a
it
reaction.
for?
It's the user interface, like the buttons and the bars and all that for City Skylines.
Oh.
Yep.
Even though the
Because
game
current
isn't
one they're
out?
using is shit.
Oh. Oh,
kinda-
Pablo, I told you, you gotta like make friends with one of them and then be like, yo, man, if you like let me play your game, I'll totally like market
The
it.
comments on the forum post, on the Paradox forum post where he posted it were like, give this man a job.
Yes, that was really funny.
Oh, then he did. Oh, Pablo.
Although, I don't know
His
if
little dream would come true. I don't know. You'd become a real boy.
Oh, I have
like
it right
Jan.
here. Hold on. Okay, it's the only thing Oh, sorry. Some of it went on Jan's face.
Cup is bigger than my head. Look, it's bigger than my head now. Ah!
Perspective 101. But yeah, the thing that I made, let's see if I can put it on screen. I'm still missing on screen. There we go. And no, it's I don't
It's
know.
very
Well,
sleek, it's very beautiful, it's very modern. I really like it. It's a good design.
oh, thank you.
And they should definitely use it. Because if they don't, they're idiots. I'm looking at you.
They
Paradox.
hire Pablo. They'll have to pay him though. Then they'll have to fire that 10th person.
We're poor in Argentina. I'll work for food.
You don't even eat food. You eat like
Grass water.
cookies.
I'll just
once
take grass
a day.
water. That's all I need.
Just pay him in grass water. just bring in a ship full of grass water.
Yeah.
And just dump it on his front porch.
Then I'm like, wait, this is just grass. It's not grass water. Damn it.
Next week, Pablo's covered in grass, not grass water. Well,
Indeed.
today is technically in what would these be like in the future, in the past podcast? Today is Monday. And tomorrow, which is Tuesday, which will be today when the podcast airs.
Huh.
So earlier today, which was yesterday, which is tomorrow, they're gonna
Right,
do a
Martin?
they're gonna do a they're gonna do a Sims 4 stream on the official Twitch, and I believe it will be something about the pool update that we're getting, which either means we're getting it on Tuesday or we're getting it on Wednesday.
Would probably mean we're getting it on Wednesday.
But excuse me. I don't remember. No, the 1st of October was a Wednesday, and that's when they updated the game. So yeah, probably Wednesday then. So it's like a pre. I'm thinking it's
I
gonna.
probably
be
want to go like,
showing
hey,
pools.
everybody, look. We care. And show
Yeah.
the new stuff and so on. Maybe sell you a few things. I don't know.
Sell you.
No, we have
something.
this DLC. You should totally get
Well,
it.
I hope we never even remember. Do you remember they were talking about when they had like the first videos how they showed this? I never even saw it. The premium membership thing. We don't even know if they're still doing that or not. That was kind of like.
I think they were just, talking about it, getting feedback from the closed beta they made, and I guess they didn't get good feedback.
Well, I don't understand. It's supposed to be like if you paid so much in the premium membership, whatever, then you got stuff earlier or you got extra stuff.
I think the way it worked, I talked about it in the Sims 4 monetization model video. I think what they were gonna do is just release, content like they do, so you can buy it on the store. And some of it will come earlier if you're subscribed, and free because you're paying the subscription, right? So you're basically paying to have them put more content into your game without you having to actually go and actively buy it. So it's like a different way to not milk you, but a different way to get content from them.
To make sure you're locked into buying those next 10 expansions, regardless of what
because
they are.
Because if you had to make an active purchase decision,
Well, yeah, I don't know. You know what? They shouldn't do that though, because
but it's not an MMO. I mean,
unless
even
it's one of those
subscriptions
things.
in MMO, it's like.
I don't know. It should be one of those things where, say, you pay like $100 up front, and then when the expansions become released, then you can pick which one out of those $100 that you're paying for to equal up to 100. Like, so let's say, I mean, you're gonna have to wait forever for the ones that you want, but that would be much better than just saying, oh, the first 10 you get. What if the first 10 are crappy on purpose? So you wasted $100.
You never know.
The first 10. Here's your for Pablo. Here's your supernatural, and then here's your spa only.
There was a girl that actually thought I liked it.
I know.
That was so wrong of you.
It's whatever. It happens. It's because Pablo hates supernatural expansion packs.
I do. No sarcasm there. Anyway,
he
I
has a
want to
point.
move to the mods because there's no other news about The Sims.
We can get them out of the way.
No, there's no really news. I do want to say one thing while we're at the start of the podcast. I want to thank James, who A, paid for our forums, and B, was really, really kind enough to pick up the expansion pack for EU4 that just came out for me. So I just wanted to thank him real quick because I know he doesn't watch my videos and I know he watches the podcast.
Okay, I will also have to remind him that
snap.
he has
That
to
was
pay
like a
the next month,
sideburn.
so I'll totally let him know.
Sideburns. They're no longer the things on your face anymore.
As Jan is
Yeah.
mentioning now on the podcast,
Just
it's
hijack.
your
We have
turn
forums.
to pay the hosting. Because I pay the hosting of the website, but he's paying the forum. So
I pay
Thank-
nothing because I'm a
thank
woman. No, just
you.
kidding.
we love you at SimNation.
I can't.
And you will not hear this on the podcast at all. Period. And that's just
Definitely
like a message with a dot in it.
Wait,
He's probably
What?
sleeping by now. But-
you're writing,
No,
you're like
no.
messaging him.
Yes, I'm literally typing him and saying what I'm saying.
I'm like
out loud.
going, why are you saying these
He listens to the
things?
iTunes version of us.
Oh,
Yep.
you silly.
He
So,
does. But yeah, I wanted to thank him for that.
Yeah, I agree.
And if anyone cares, the expansion was €20 and it basically changed the 3/4 of the mechanics in the game.
Cool.
Nice.
That's a lot.
Interesting.
Cheap expansion did shit tons, and it's really fun.
That's the one you sent me, like, the million lines changelog?
Yeah.
Right, that was it.
And because when they release each expansion and they also release change logs and they are very detailed.
I like that.
It takes me usually about 45 minutes to an hour to read through them. But they're very detailed and it's very good. And if stuff gets broken, they released a quick hotfix for it already for a few things that were broken. So
Right.
they're very on top of things. But yeah, let's go over to the mods because there's nothing else. Nothing. We have nothing.
Cool. So
It's another random
balance mod, jazz hands. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. This is like, well, I do that.
This is what happens when you do not have an intro for it.
When you don't know how to dance. You can make a
Alrighty.
cartoon.
Fallon every week shows you 5 The Sims 4 mods because there's so many. You need guidance.
Because they make one every 30. Do you know every 30 seconds someone makes a mod for the game?
And every 20 seconds a mod dies.
Every 20 seconds. Really? Every
There
20
really
seconds
are a
of
lot now. Like every time I go to check, there's more pages of mods, and some of them are the same person making a mod. That's just like, he's making 10 mods and he puts them all up there separately. But so
Must be easy to make them. I should check it out.
I don't know. I've never made. The only thing I ever tried to make in The Sims was I think in Sims 1 I tried to make clothes because it was a little bit easier, but I still never.
On The Sims which?
The first one.
Oh, the first one. The
Yeah.
second one was also quite simple because you had the body creator app that was completely separated from the game. You just load that up and then you just put images in. You could try it out. And I had a friend that was actually making cool stuff.
Sims 1 was easy though. You just downloaded the mesh and it was like the flat front and the flat back, and then you had to just. But I prefer to download other
Interesting
people's
fact
stuff.
about The Sims 2 you may have not known that they used to have a separate layer for the clothing that was the shader effect that they eventually removed for the game. So technically you would have like even more detailed clothes with nicer shiny effects on them. And if you were to use the body sim creator or something like that for The Sims 2 before it launched, you would be able to see that feature and that separate layer. Sad they removed it because it looked insanely good. I have no idea what they did it.
Maybe. Well, I mean, maybe it didn't.
Performance, I'll go.
Sims 2 is, I guess, more like cartoony. Maybe they thought it was too good for cartoony-ish Sims.
I don't know. I guess, but
anyways.
they never put it on the other Sims, so I don't know. Yes.
bring it
Anyway, go.
So the first two of these are similar, but they are separate. So that's why there's separation of
I like
state church. No,
separateness. Separateness is important, kid.
the first one, what? Separatism. No. The first one is the Clutter Anywhere mod. So, if you're, way long time ago, I was like, well, I'll talk about that in the second part, actually. So the first one is the Clutter Anywhere mod. So it's a couple things you have to download. And again, warning, read the description. If you don't think you can do it or whatever properly, don't do it. They give you instructions. Make sure you're not flocking up your game when you install these mods. Sometimes the mods can have weird things that can make your game crash or whatever. So they're always use at your own discretion. But anyways, the Clutter Anywhere. So basically this mod makes it so that smaller stuff in the clutter and like the decorative category, you can put on other things like shelves and end tables. Whereas before they were kind of like too big to go on them. The too big meaning like whatever the game says this is so big so it can only fit here thing.
Is that chicken covered in blood? Oh no, it's hearts. All right, yeah. Please move on. Continue talking about the mod. Yeah.
Chicken covered in blood hearts. So this mod just changes a little bit so you can put some of that smaller stuff onto shelves and on end tables, like for people who like to decorate, and it's a little bit more, you're not as constrained, you're not as confined to just putting them on like the countertop. Put it on a shelf or whatever. I don't even know if Pablo should be showing some sort of picture.
I am. I like the characters. I love the graphics on The Sims 4. They're just, they make you want to lick them. All right, anyway.
Maybe if it were food. Not like.
No, I want to lick the plants. I want to lick like this flower. Oh, damn, the pot.
Not if it was chicken blood hearts. I wouldn't want to lick those.
I kind of wanted to lick the chicken, but I wasn't sure about it. So I'm going to go with no for now.
Yeah, well, like this is like why shouldn't you be able to put stuff on a shelf?
Yeah.
I feel that way about the crystals that you mine. Like, why can't I put this on a shelf? It's a freaking crystal, but whatever.
I agree.
It's too big. So that one is good. And like if you read it down, further, it tells you what exactly you can put on where, and this is so many different downloads you have to do. So the next one, which is similar, which is the same person, but it's slightly different, is the second one is the Electronics Anywhere. So then long time ago, I remember I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if you could put your TV in the kitchen and watch TV in the kitchen, and you couldn't because you couldn't put the TV on the stupid countertop. But
Yes.
but so this one is the same except for it's with electronics. So smaller, not all electronics, smaller electronics you can stick on things now, like shelves or dressers or end tables, that kind of thing. So like in the picture, There's the small screen TV. He put it on a shelf, which you couldn't before. You had to buy like that specific category table to put your stuff on. And like he's got, I don't know how that actually works because it's like a 2-layered shelf desk thing, but he's got like one stereo on top of one stereo on the
That
bottom.
end table, I want to lick it. Anyway, yeah.
You just want to lick everything today,
The
don't you?
textures are delicious in this game. Please continue.
Typically when you
I
lick
think-
stuff, it's so that other people can't touch it.
That's in the US.
Oh, Pablo likes lick things so that other people will touch them.
What?
Pablo just likes licking things.
Shut up, I'll lick both of you.
Well, lick you
Don't think
back.
with mine.
See, I will lick you back, so don't even. That's not a threat.
Lick Wars. Here, only in SimNation. Lick Wars every
Ew.
Tuesday and Thursday.
Definitely need like a drink on the side. It'd be like, I don't have any more saliva. We just do the weirdest things.
I love us. Anyways,
Sometimes things come out of my mouth and it just. So those are so they're cool. I mean, I would definitely use them because sometimes you want to put stuff that you think it makes sense, and then you're like, why can't I put this here? And then you make a
agree.
sad face, and then you rage,
who doesn't
then
want
you-
a penguin TV?
and then you
top
kill all of
the
your
TV?
Sims in a fit of rage because you couldn't put the TV on the shelf.
I definitely want the penguin TV.
That's the
penguin
reason why you
TV.
would kill your Sims, because you couldn't put things on shelves.
Yeah.
That's one way
Exactly.
to die in The Sims. Not having enough
Interesting.
items on the shelf.
And tomorrow, then you're trying to drown them all. Throw the electronics in the pool. Maybe they'll like electrocute.
Oh, that'll be cool.
So the third one,
Hmm.
which is just because a lot of people like to play this way, is the teen and young adult romance. It's not like full on rated R romance, but it does give your only between the teens and the young adults, not like the elders or anything. It allows them to have the teen side of the interactions for the romance, like the flirty side, like what did it say, like mess around and kiss neck
Okay.
and stuff.
Well, sorry, I need to say something here. I saw the Let's Play.
Not the try for baby.
I saw the Let's Play of The Sims 4 by Jesse Cox, one of those YouTubers, and I mentioned to you earlier that a long time ago that he was desperately trying to get on with Cassandra Goth, and he didn't realize she was a teen. So he kept like, "Oh damn, this girl is hard. You know, this girl is too difficult." Like, "Oh, I like you. You're easy." You know, and he finally found an adult that would respond to his interactions. But he would spend like half of the Let's Play just trying to get Cassandra in the room with him. But now it wouldn't work because he didn't have this mod, kids.
Well, it is
Or he didn't
hard.
read the teen description under there, but you know.
I mean, okay. It's more difficult to distinguish the teens and the young adults, but I think the teens are slimmer. I think that's what you have to look for. Is they're like thinner
Yeah.
than an
Well,
average.
he just
adult
saw a girl
Sim.
with a skirt, so he was like, I'm all in.
Yeah. Well, no, like there's Cassandra Goth, and then there is an adult that's like exactly identical for Cassandra Goth, and I've seen both of them, and I was like, wait,
Oh,
when
yeah?
did Cassandra Goth age up? And wait, no, wait, you're friends with my friend.
Oh
you're
no,
friends
it's just her clone. She didn't age up.
Yeah.
That's much more obvious.
same hair and everything, but she's an adult. So yeah. So I mean, it just gives you like some options because like some people like to play where their two teens are dating or whatever, and then the one goes through the birthday, and they're like, oh well, now we're just like strangers because you grew up. So it's just like little light
Yeah, I agree.
light romance until you both are the same age again.
It's okay because teens don't woohoo in the game.
Yeah, they mess around. They can't try for baby. Now there are other mods out there that will let you do that kind of stuff. but I don't play with teen
Cool.
pregnancy mods.
Anyway, moving on.
I don't play with teen pregnancy mods. That's a whole nother. That's a little too realistic for The Sims. And then so the next one is the we're getting so like serious. Is the new social event destination party. So it adds another destination party to your list of parties that you can do. It lets you have like parties on like community lots.
Oh, really? And it works? Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds like a bigger change.
A bigger
Nice.
change. Well, there's other ones too that are different kinds of. But yeah, it just adds like another. I think you
So it
used
lets
to
you
be able to
pick
do that.
where to go, basically.
Well, yeah, except for community lots that aren't special. So maybe like you could have it at the park, or
Oh, okay.
and people can still go there even if they're not invited to the party. Like the normal Sims will walk around and stuff too.
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
I think in Sims 3 you could just have a party at somebody's house you knew, but you could never. I don't think you could have a party at a. I tried to have a party at a place and it wouldn't, like a venue. It wouldn't let me do it.
In The Sims 3, yes, you could.
It wouldn't let me. It was not nice to me.
In Sims 3, yeah, you could just
I know you
pick a
could, but it wouldn't let
destination.
me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's you.
It just didn't like me.
Well, anyway,
So
I
this
guess
one
that's a cool addition.
Yeah, it adds it in. So it was like that previous ones. That's cool.
Nice.
And the last one is the easy invite ghosts to households. So apparently the ghosts, you have to be like practically 100% friends with them for them to be invited into your house. So with this
People
mod,
are lazy.
there's 3 different versions of this mod. I guess if you're just not skilled enough to make friends with a ghost, it'll let you lower the requirements. So there's 3 different kinds. You pick the one that you want to download. You don't download all 3 of them. You
Right.
pick the one. There's one that does it to 35, so you only have to be up to 35% of the friendship, which is, they say that's what it is to invite a living sim into your house, to be friends with them 35% of the way. So that sets them to that level. And then there's one that sets it to 0, so you can basically see a ghost, be like,
You hunt
"Hi,
them.
how are you?" What?
You hunt them.
Haunt them? Oh. You can be like, "Hi, ghost, how are you? Come live with me." And they're like, "Sure."
Yeah.
And then the very last one is like the super
Works
easiest
great
one.
with the super awesome limit of household.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't
20
want
calls in my
to...
house.
Yeah. I still wouldn't want to play a ghost, considering they still need to eat and shit.
So poorly done.
Side note, though, after the update, the pre-made fam... Okay, so wait. The last one is -100. So you could be, like, enemies with these people
Okay.
and still invite them, the ghosts, to live in your house.
Interesting.
And then they become playable. So that is the last mod, which I haven't never left my house, so I don't have any ghosts. So that takes me to apparently. So I was doing my legacy playing, and apparently the pre-made families that they come with the game. One of them is like the Spencer Kim Lewis family, with all the last names. So the parents died, and I had somehow talked to one of the parents earlier in my gameplay, and he died, and he's a ghost now in my friendship window, and I can't click on him or anything.
Oh, you want to call him?
I can't. No, he died like on his own, but because he was one of my friends before that, I can see that he's a ghost now. But
Can you visit the house at night, maybe?
I could visit the house to see if there's a gravestone there, but I don't think that there would be, because don't you have to be there when the sim dies for the urn to pop up?
I think The Sims, for some reason, has zero simulation.
It's weird, and two, we talked about this before, but it's weird, like how if you like go, you can't click, but you can still
But
go and move around.
Let me step in.
See
Like,
them in their house.
Wouldn't be interesting. The Sims wouldn't be interesting if their lives were simulated. It's not crazy. They're called Sims for a reason. But
Yeah,
it kind of is
like
though.
oh, they're progressing and things are happening to them, and like there's actually like life happening that you don't know about unless you go find out.
But it would be quite difficult to.
It's AI in its most beautiful form.
It's a little because
it would be quite taxing on computers though, unless they did it properly.
Well, the thing is though, if you like mouse around your neighborhood and you live in a neighborhood with more than one house, sometimes you'll see the Sims inside those other houses doing stuff. But then you still have to click on them and load into their house.
Because you change the instance,
Yeah, so they're still like technically doing stuff. You can see them. Like I've seen people, I'm like, what? I'm seeing her.
They don't even simulate my house when I leave my house. They'll wait for me outside the house when I come back. It's quite depressing. Like, you should be doing what I left you doing. Nope. We all went outside to look at the stars.
Oh, yeah, it's weird. And like with my games, if I put them to sleep and then I save and then come back, they're always standing outside of the bed and then have to go get back in bed. I'm like, why? That makes no sense. I saved you in bed.
This bed.
Why do you have to put me back in it?
Yeah, I don't want to go to sleep. I want to play with my toys.
So I think I have
a
broken.
Sounds like the simulation isn't properly written.
But like for 2 though, for Sims 1 and Sims 2, it was like that. Nobody ever got simulated unless you were playing that house.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it would be interesting to have simulation in the Sims.
You would think that after so many years of the franchise, they would try to implement it by now.
I mean, it's all about their lives, right?
Well, yeah,
At least a partial simulation.
Sims 3 was kind of.
Sims 3 had something. It wasn't
something
properly
because
done,
you could
but
always
it had
visit
something.
them.
Yeah. But I don't think it would be that crazy. I mean, you have like how many citizens? 20?
It wouldn't be
in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
In the world? No, I mean, I don't know, if you look at like the managed world thing, there are tons of Sims in there sometimes.
Well, let's say it's like 200 citizens. Can you just simulate them? I mean, you don't. I mean, come on.
I guess you could.
I mean, City Skylines. Sure, it's way like it's just barely a bare surface simulation, but it is simulating a whole million objects. Can they have like maxes 200 way better simulated people?
I guess they could. I mean, it would require a lot of resources to implement, but it should be doable.
Sure, it will cost time and effort.
One of the questions, though, then becomes, okay, so
if they make an expansion pack called Simulation, The Sims Simulated, I'll buy that shit.
Like, but listen, though, then you have to deal with so are you going to be content with only playing your one family because all the other Sims are getting simulated? Or if you're that type of person,
but that's the thing.
If you're that type of person that likes to play 7 or 8 different families, will you like the fact that when you don't play them, they've gone off and done whatever the flock they wanted to do?
But it's all right. Like right now, they just stand there wither until they die. So it'd be better if at least they had a life before they died. Because now it's
I guess you could put in an off switch to the simulation in
True,
there.
but
most of them are not withering. They're just walking around my house aimlessly every hour of the sim day. I see them walk past and jogging. They're at least getting their exercise. They're jogging. They're doing push-ups on the ground. They're constantly braiding me and ringing. Actually, no, I don't get as many. I don't get as many Sims coming to my house anymore to endlessly knock on my door.
I have a question. How would you say person in Finnish?
Person in Finnish?
I
don't know Finnish.
Let me Google it.
Translate the Google gmail.com, right?
That was Jan's big mouth all up on that screen.
Person. Oh my god, it's gonna show up something that I won't be able to pronounce.
Where did
That's
this
why
come
I'm
from?
Kilo, and it's probably not well pronounced. Wait, I can make it say it for me. Hold on.
Henkilo.
Henkilo.
Henkilo?
Yeah.
All right. Colossal order. If you ever make the Henkilos, I'll be more than willing to help you with AI.
Oh.
No, because then it wouldn't be called Henkilos. It would be called
I guess how do you say?
Imiset.
The Henkilo would be no, just Henkilo. I guess they don't have that.
No, not really.
The people.
The
Well, your
people.
games are going to be simulating all the people now.
People is Imiset.
Although it'll
Nice.
just be simulating them not to the actual person level, though.
Um,
You could always call it personalisius. What? Personalisus. God damn it.
Personalisus. Oh, persons.
Horribly pronounced.
Context for
Yeah,
the Sims 4
Personalisus.
players. Closer Order is a company making City Skylines, which is kind of like the successor, if you may, of SimCity, and they're Finnish.
Maybe they know English. Maybe you could just tell it to them in English.
I'm pretty sure they do know English,
Yes.
considering we had live streams in English.
Yes.
You have to make it so complicated.
The Polish, non-Polish girl wasn't there.
Oh. Crap, what was it? Pablo! What was I saying? Oh, yeah, but then... So they're being
but
simulated. Well, I don't play other families, so I wouldn't care if they got simulated. They can get
But it'd be
simulated all
cool
they
because,
want.
I mean, if you say, have a friend, then you realize, oh, look, my friend, changed job. Oh, look at that. My friend now has a girlfriend. Oh my God, my friend invited me to his wedding. That is awesome. Things are happening.
Yeah, well, see, okay, but then I'm like
I would
playing
be a
devil's
player,
advocate
an
here.
actor in this world instead of just being the most selfish person ever. I need you to come to my house to talk to me for 30 minutes. We make friends and we never talk to each other again because I need you to be my friend.
I mean, I don't mind simulation, but remember, okay, so they took it out of the game because it was so broken in Sims 3. Like, it
Because it wasn't simulated.
it didn't work.
It was
It was
done by
supposed to be.
approximation.
That's what the story progression was supposed to be.
Yeah.
The other Sims in the world living their lives.
Well, I used that
and-
guy's mod for story progression. What's his name? He made like pretty much all
Twalen.
mods. Yeah, Twalen.
But he's not. He retired.
Okay. It's okay. He wasn't
But,
getting paid anyway.
Oh God, Pablo! This has nothing to do with story progression, but so I was looking on the Sims forums, and look what posts I found. Sim Guru said that they were looking into adding cast back into the game,
Interesting.
but that whole problem with it, like lagging the poo out of your game. See, people don't care about lagging the poo out of their game. They just want to have 3 billion color options.
You know what? I'm happy that the game doesn't take forever to load, and that I don't get like shady, weird textures when I walk into my house. Like, on The Sims 3, you get like everything gray, and then like
Oh, everything's white.
everything will
Yeah.
start to pop in.
I'd always worry that my game was about to crash. I'm like, oh my gosh, everything is white.
Yeah, I don't really spend that much time creating a style like that. I mean, I used it because it was there, but to be honest, it's time consuming. Sure, it
It's
gives you
still-
more customization if you love to create those houses that like people make in The Sims 3. I mean, if you look at George's magazine, a lot of it's because in The Sims 3 they were able to really pinpoint exactly what they wanted to do.
Well, they should just give, well, not even with a cast maybe, but they should just give, if they're going to do like fixing of the color choices, they should just give everything the same
Tone.
15 colors
Yeah.
that they can use. So that way, and then some will
That's
have
what the
like,
hymns said want. Listen.
and then some of them, although that would be a little boring because I don't want a room of the same exact color blue shade. I want some things to be like a darker blue or a lighter blue or
Aha.
purple blue because that's not fixing things and letting me have everything blue. That's the exact same blue. That's boring. That's insane. That does not work. You never in life, if you have everything in your room that is the exact same color blue, I don't. Something's going on. Something's going on in the head. But I mean, yeah, okay, I do understand. Like, I was trying to make a room, like, for the challenge, and I was like, yeah, well, the colors aren't always working and stuff. And that's part of the challenge, but of the no cast.
Yeah, but it is true. Like, if you need like a grayer one or a brighter one, you cannot make it.
Yeah.
This is the blue we got. Like it, okay. Don't. That's the close button right there.
The only thing I ever used the color wheel for, though, were my Sim's actual clothes. Like, if I wanted her shoes to match her skirt, then I would tweak those.
I would just drag things around, yeah. But yeah, that was
yeah, I didn't use it in the game to change the furniture color.
I used to do that a little bit because you could make really crappy looking things just with the right texture look awesome, and it costs you like just 50 simoleons.
I mean, I did used to change some of the furniture so that it matched. For example, like if you had two different types of couches, just so that the color matched of them.
Right.
Because sometimes they used to be just a little bit of a shade off.
Yeah.
And it annoyed the bejesus out of me. But other than that, I mean, it wasn't really. It's fun if you want to do something amazing with it, but it's
maybe it's a lot of features for a very specific need. That doesn't deliver to like 80% of the people that actually play the game. Maybe to the 20%. Yeah. And but you know what? I mean, you wouldn't have to do that if they would just make things match between each other, right? All right, these are the 10 types of woods we're gonna use in the game, and just use that for everything, right? So you can, if you want to have everything the same type of wood, you would be able to get it, and that's it. Wood.
Or you just have to use the pre-set up like room designs that they've already made for you, where things match in them on their own. But I mean, yeah, it's like a give or take. I really, honestly, I don't want to sacrifice my game taking 30 years to load just so that I can once or twice change the colors of some things around.
Yeah.
I'd rather just maybe like...
It just gotta make it right from the beginning, and that's it. If there's no mismatch, there's no need for a cast.
Yeah. Well, I guess it would be cast, though. Like the eyedropper, if maybe you could use it on furniture and then carry that over to something else, but that would still be the same thing. You'd have to have all those colors. No, there's no way to fix it.
Yep.
Why must people be so... They're going to complain, though. As soon as it comes out and they're going to complain. Now my game is laggy. Now my game takes 20 years to load. And then they're going to complain about the loading screens even more. Like, oh my god, the loading screen.
Think about it this way, guys. The Sims 4 is the least game you want more loading times on the loading screens.
We
because
don't
you
want
drink
it
a glass of water and you get a loading screen. So,
We don't want it to become Sims 3 loading screen time, which literally took sometimes like 20 minutes. Just to load.
That's a lot.
Game.
Oh yeah, that was a bit overly loading time, but it's just, I don't know. It's the Sims already there's already loading screens, so at one point, if they're just a fraction longer, it's not a problem. But if it does get like it's the Sims 3, where you're just sitting there for 20 minutes waiting for the game to load, by which time that any interest in trying to play the game already passes.
Yes.
It's just like.
I mean, it will just force you to stay in your house and like. Never leave. Do not make the mistake of clicking the phone. No, don't leave the house. No, loading screen. Did you save before that? No. Oh, we gotta wait like 20 minutes to save now. Damn it.
Well, oh yeah. It's supposed to auto. That's the only time it auto saves in your Sims game, when you leave your lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Although it didn't save it for me when I left my lot. My game crashed, and then I had to start all over.
It doesn't auto save to me that I'm aware of.
Beginning. That's when it's supposed to. When you leave your lot is when it's supposed to auto save.
Wow.
So it has to get done loading through the. You don't ever have the auto save or my auto save number, blah de blah, in your game files.
Yes.
There you go.
That's it.
Pablo never clicks the load game. He just clicks the play button. He doesn't even know what he's doing, what he's playing.
Yeah.
It's a random. What sim will happen to be played when I click this play button?
Yeah. Oh, look, it's people.
The only family that Pablo's ever made in the Sims game.
Yes, I made one.
I have like four different. I have like four. I have legacy. I have me. I have the one save which is dedicated to building houses, so I can't even count that. And then that's the Barbie and Ken save. Barbie and Ken means this is where I build my houses. And then the pregnant ones that got pregnant that were ripped.
Oh.
The hearts. I have those. So I have 3.
Oh yeah.
I haven't played.
I tried to play a little bit of The Sims. I think I'm in a moment where the gameplay is stale, so I need to figure out like a new way to play the game. Because I'm getting too much into the comfort zone, which is something we talked earlier before. I did get very addicted to SimCity for some reason this weekend, out of the blue, just the entire day with SimCity. I made a city from scratch with the Academy and Omega and all that crap. And just
Because you're talking about Skylines, so you're all excited for it.
I guess, but you know what? Because the moment I walk into SimCity, I'm like, but this little dude is gonna die the moment it enters that building. It's not going there. It's told that it matters, but it doesn't matter in this world of ants. And then it goes in and poof, it just becomes a number and +1 in a variable that says it workers. And so that kind of demotivated me, but then I started to play more with the, resources gameplay. It's more like a resource game, SimCity.
You can't think of those decorative people, Pablo. You've got to think of the big picture.
Yeah, what their purpose they're serving. That's the thing. So now, since SimCity Skylines have totally demoralized me to play SimCity, because I feel like, oh my god, this is not what they promised me. I knew that, but now I feel it. Because I knew that they promised persistent Sims and then they're going to deliver. For some reason, I still don't get it. Why?
Well, you should make it. For Sims, you should make a challenge for yourself. Like, try to play, make a whole new family. Like, maybe you're just, because, what I do is I never stick to playing one family. No,
you know what I want to play? But
make homeless family, Pablo.
No, I want to make the SimNation challenge. You know what it is? I have a quick question, though. On the fastest shortest lifespan, for how long does a sim live? For the shortest.
I play with aging off.
Right. So, what is it normally, what is it? The total.
Well, okay. Well, the normal one, though, is people are young adults. I know people are young adults for 20 days. Children are children for 13 days.
Really?
On normal, yeah.
Wow, that's
normal.
A lot.
They actually, I think it's somewhere. I wonder if I could Google it real quick.
13
Sims
would be
for life.
2 weeks. Damn it.
Span.
Let me see. I got it.
I think short is meant to be.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's. Well, they're talking about The Sims 3, I think, here. Not The Sims 4, I'm not sure. But I think it is... Okay, I think it's somewhere around 25 sim days.
Total from birth to death?
Birth to death. So, okay, the challenge... So, but this is The Sims 3, by the way. It says, babies 1 day, toddlers 2 days, in the shortest. Children 2 days, teen 3 days, young adult 5 days, adults 5 days, elders 4 days. 5 days, you can't make a career, right? You die in a week. So that's the SimNation challenge. You just, you gotta play with the shortest. Oh my god, I can't go to work. I'm gonna die tomorrow. That kind of thing. And it's because it's gonna continuously recycle it. Recycle your family and your skill set and your everything. You're gonna not care at all. You're gonna use randomization for all of them because you don't have time to care. They're gonna die tomorrow. And the thing is, how far can you go by having these people born and die and everything? You gotta better have babies because you miss on a day where you could make babies and you're done.
Well, let me see. Maybe they have something.
In that, the SimNation challenge.
Basically, they will shower, they will eat, and they will have sex. And that's it.
They gotta do it in 1 day. That's all they got in their agenda. Today I was born. Today, I gotta reproduce. Tomorrow, yep.
Did they fornicate anyone yet today? Not today.
I'd have to go into the game.
No. That's what I want to do. But if they're this short, I'm so down. Down. Sorry, I'm eating.
If it's super short.
Yes,
Then do
Well,
it. I'm not doing it.
I'm
You
totally
should.
gonna make that let's play. I still, guys, I have 2 more episodes for The Sims 4 that I haven't released. I really apologize. But
I wonder how fast I can do this. Hold on. I'll make a fake family and The Sims in like 2 minutes.
no, you can go to settings. Sorry.
Well, yeah, but it won't tell you the number of days, though.
Oh, true. Oh, I guess you could just make a baby, a
Just
teen, and
blah
adult.
blah blah for like 5 minutes.
And
No.
you get us the data. All right.
I'm sure you haven't even done everything in The Sims 4 yet. Did you ever get to splice your plants together?
No, I haven't done
Did
that.
you max out like cooking? Did you max out handiness and go explore that crystal mine?
No, I maxed
Like,
out
did
on
you breed all the
programming.
frogs together? Did you collect all the collectibles?
No.
Did you buff your sim out on digging up 4 rocks?
No, but I should.
I heard there's achievements too, Pablo. You gotta look at the achievements. There's like an achievement for getting your sim like max fat and then max skinny.
Yeah, sure, but like achievements are a little bit like, all right, here's like a bunch of extra hours you can do in our game. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, if the achievements gave me something in game, then I'd be more inclined to do them. But like, I don't get what that score is adding up for. It's just like, what happens to this achievement score that I'm getting? Is it just the number that says "Wah"?
yes, no one cares.
All right, I'm gonna edit family in Cass, and then I'm gonna give them some other aged people, and then I'm gonna check their ages when I go to short. All right, okay. Add Sims. We're gonna give you.
Here's something
baby.
you wanna. While Fallon does that, who wants to go like
Blow
you,
up.
Jan? The answer is you, Jan.
What? Me? Yes.
What is
totally.
it the
What?
most retarded thing ever? Something that shouldn't exist.
I've
but
seen
it-
a guy from Texas
but it
before.
does.
He was pretty retarded.
This is so not good.
No, we have silence in the podcast. No, stop it, people. So now I'm going to tease Americans with good chocolate.
Her parents. Oh, I don't want to.
Oh God, no!
On the
No! Why is that on a 3DS?
and it's
No.
a DS.
No!
And it's so Japanese for some reason. Oh, I guess it's Nintendo, but
Why? Why?
And it has
even the
worst
idea to,
UI ever.
to build it one, it's stupid. No, you should no.
and it got free play. And we're gonna continue this because my city was growing. You have 2 slots for your city, so you better pick carefully. But
Fuck you, EA. I hate you.
and they're using
Why are you being
SimCity
an
3000
idiot?
music for some reason.
Why are you milking SimCity so much?
They love to milk it.
Can you think of any? I mean, the next thing they're gonna come out with is a SimCity board game. Actually, no, I'm gonna Google it because there probably is a SimCity board game by now.
Okay, here's the thing. This is the game. How do I zoom in? I can't. Damn it. All right, well, whatever. This is the thing you see, right? But you're actually moving. Oh, sorry. You're moving a cursor on the bottom screen. There it is.
Uh-huh.
So this is how you do things. You do everything, of course, on the bottom screen because it's the only touch area. And so if you wanted to say, how do you zoom in on this? I don't know.
All right.
I think my
Yes,
city's.
yes, there was a SimCity card game.
Oh yeah. How do you even make a SimCity card game? Okay, there it is. Okay, this is more someday. And if you wanted to
SimCity
draw
card
something, this
game.
is like the most retarded thing ever. You have to like this is nearly impossible to actually let me get my camera on the main screen and I'll just look at that. There we go. Okay. So if you have this, oh my god, look at this. This is
I don't have a 3DS. I have a regular DS Lite, so it's like a tiny version. I can't even find games for that anymore. They're all 3DS games.
built.
Wha-
And I think
Wouldn't this
is
be
a
like
road.
better on some other kind of platform? Pause that game, sucker. Pause it.
Wait,
All right.
wait. I need to draw a road so Jan can die a little bit inside. And
Oh, I didn't
This
even
is
make a
this is
teenage.
torture.
see, then you just like where's the cursor? Where's my thing? Ah, there we go. Let me just
Like why in
there you go, and
no.
it shows on the top. It's the most usable piece of software ever because you just see what you're doing down there, and then you just hope it's what you expected on the top. Isn't it awesome?
But why?
Because it's a franchise, and you can always milk it just a
Why?
tiny bit more.
Like, if you didn't hate EA before now, I mean, you must hate them now. I mean, is there anything more they could do? It's just the next step is going to sell branded SimCity water or something. Just there's gonna be SimCity chocolate bars where the chocolate.
Are they good
shapes
chocolate
of,
bars?
Of course
no,
not.
If they're
it's
good
gonna be
chocolate bars,
shit.
I'll eat.
It's gonna taste of shit, like anything they've done with SimCity lately. It's
They
just
should
plain shit. You should never put SimCity on a 3DS or on
Did you
any
buy that
DS.
game, Pablo? Or did you like hack it and download it for free?
I will not
Okay.
answer that question.
All right. Okay.
It
So I
was
made my
totally
fake Barbie
legit.
family. My fake Barbie
Yes.
family now. Okay. So they're on the short lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
Children have 7 days until they turn into teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
Teenagers have 7 days until they turn into young adults. Young adults have 10 days until they turn into adults. Adults have 10 days until they turn into elders. And elders who knows, and they just die whenever.
Oh no, that's too long.
So that's 27.
Wait,
that's
isn't there a
34
mod
days.
to make it shorter?
I believe so.
Probably.
But we haven't gotten to that on my mods yet.
But I can't, so I can't use it. Damn it!
No, yeah. So the short life is like 30. What did I say? 34 plus days because the elders will die whenever. That's not ever. They don't have a set death day for them.
Okay, the Sims
Babies,
4,
you can always just day one age up. So who cares how long it takes them?
The Sims realistic ages. No, that is for the Sims 3.
Oh, have we finished with the mods? Have we gone through all the mods? I wasn't paying attention. I was fucking up a Sudoku.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
We talked, the 5 mods we did. The last one was the ghost when we talked about ghosts.
Okay.
Barbie has
Yeah.
super big boobs. Oh my god, if Barbie had the breast augmentation mod.
I guess,
No.
yeah, that will go
No,
kind of bad.
just no. No, I'm still upset that EA is milking SimCity so much.
Yeah.
I mean, a card game, for Christ's sake.
They should make they should make like this for the school that does the candy bars. They should make those kind of candy bars. I'd eat those.
Okay, that's why I requested this lifespan. Short divides the length in halves, long doubles the length. Uh-huh. I don't get you. What are you saying to me? What?
Kyle, the elder has been alive for 50 days. Apparently, I just made him, and his default was alive for 50 days. Children, 7 and 7 is 14.
No, I want to play with smaller, like...
24. 34. Yeah, 34 plus days.
What? There's a mod to crank it up to... How many days? 2,000? No, that's completely the opposite way I want to go.
You want to make it. So wait, you want the challenge to be to complete what in 20
No,
days?
to see how much you can play, like how far you can do until like you can like you miss out on a
But
baby or
but
something.
then you shouldn't have the mod. You should just have the short lifespan.
But the short
Don't-
lifespan
because
is not that short to make it a challenge.
it's like 34 days.
34 days.
Sim days. Do you know how long sim days go by in? Like a sim day goes by in like
but it sounds
10
like
minutes.
It would take me like they can work literally for like 20 days.
Well, elders can work up until they die. You can start working when you're a teen, and then. But no, it's still pretty short. Like considering my.
You think?
Okay,
I'll
so
try,
7
but-
compared. Well, it's still 7 compared to 13. I don't know what teenagers are, and here I'll just go change it. All right. So in the long one, let me change the lifespan. And the schnormal one, in the schnormal lifespan. I'm not saving this, by the way. Okay, yeah. So in the schnormal lifespan, kids, then it takes them 13 days to become a teenager. Teenagers, another 13 days. Yeah, so it's doubled it. So adults are 20 days. I mean, young adults are 20 days. Adults are 20 days. Elders are whenever they die.
Okay, I guess I will try with short and see what happens.
So then the long one, I guess, would double. Would it? Long. Let's click long.
I guess that'll be kind of interesting to do.
There's also like things like the room challenge. I think you have to make everything that your sim needs in one room or something. I've actually not looked it up.
This was kind of like silly.
It's
Boring.
like to focus on like maximizing the amount of money that your sim can make in one room. 20 days. I mean, long. Holy balls. I changed my... Okay, this is drastic. From normal to long, children, it takes them 52 days to age up to teenagers.
It's quite retarded.
That is a huge jump. It went from 13 to 52. Are you like afraid of death or something?
But like killing that guy.
Yeah, he's never going to 80 days for the young adults to become adults.
Some people like to play more realistically.
More realistically.
Look, I spent a whole hour trying to pee, okay? Give me a few more days.
No, I thought it was only 18 minutes. Oh, yeah, it takes 18 minutes for the Sims to pee now.
Okay.
Still 18 minutes.
That's like the longest ever.
That's
in
more like
18
a
minutes,
poo,
I
not a
can make
pee.
myself dinner, have a shower, and probably pee.
Wait, there's a better metric. How many liters is it 18 minutes of pee?
Oh, liters? That's probably more like that Sims are taking
About
a pee.
18, 19, I would guess.
You're peeing
Wow.
out your whole body's worth. Okay, I'm going to delete this.
You
I
have
don't
to
want all these
literally be
fancy
drinking
bonus.
as you're... Like, that's the only way to maybe make it alive, but I don't think your body can actually... Your kidneys can work that fast.
It's
No,
the Sims are
you can't
because the
store that
Sims
much in
have
your bladder.
blur on them.
But I mean,
they're
you have to be
actually
drinking and
reading.
peeing at the same time.
They're looking at like magazines and like playing on
What
their
are we
phones while
talking
they're
about?
peeing.
I'm
That's
sorry.
why it takes. That's why it takes 18 minutes. They're like the whole blur is covering up them playing on their phone, being like, "Yeah, I'm texting. I'm still in the
They're playing
toilet.
SimCity.
Oh, I gotta go to work." They already take the coffee and the books in there. Talk to your husband while I'm peeing. That's why it takes. Next, they'll take their food in there.
Yeah. Well, they take their coffee.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
they do take their coffee.
Again,
So what's
Yeah,
grosser
they have
than?
coffee and it just gives them the shits. And then they have to sit there.
see, and that's the cycle again. See, everything ends up in poop. We talked about this. Poop is what matters. Poop gives flavor to SimNation Podcast.
Yeah.
And actually, that is all the time we have.
It is.
So look how
I have
smooth
no idea
that
what
turned
happened
out
today.
to me.
We
He
mentioned
made a
like
Sudoku. We rambled about mods for like an hour. We had a great time. What can we tell you? We always do. I had grass water. It's beautiful. Anyways, yes, if you want to download Fallon's mod, you're going to find in the links below in the SimNation website or YouTube or whatever you're looking at this at. And of course, you can join the conversation in our forums, which James is paying for. And and yeah, you can talk to me. You can talk to Fallon in discuss.simnation.tv. Oh man, it's hard to remember names and URLs right now. Anyways, yes, that was all. That was Fallon right there. I was expecting like a noise or something, but that'll do it again.
bye. Usually you cut that off. You're like, I'm like, bye, and it just cut off right there. So you don't.
I so do not. And you got Jan who cut his hair. I like to highlight that for some reason.
Arrivederci.
He's so sophisticated.
I know, right?
The only foreign language one I could think of. Now I can think of Russian. Пока, if that's in Russian, I think.
And we promised to
Adios.
learn Finnish one day. And
Hasta
yeah, and that was
noche.
Pablo, and yeah,
Ciao.
we'll see you la próxima vez.
Whatever, you and your boring
I don't even
languages.
think I translated that correctly. Oh, this is the most satisfying thing ever. We are God in SimCity 4. Wow, that was loud. Oh, you're gonna eat that, huh? You're gonna eat it. I see. What? Nothing. Okay.
And now she is tossing that salad with her. Stop sticking your finger in your ear. All right, she's tossing the salad with her earwax.
Welcome.
You have them both coming out of your nose like this.
I can't. I just can't. Oh yeah. These road trips, man, are killing me. Anyway, let me know whenever we are recording. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Extended Play. I'm your host. This is Stuart, and that is a fancy, fancy sign. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.